The Cleveland Browns made a bold move during the 2025 NFL Draft, selecting Shedeur Sanders, the standout quarterback from the University of Colorado, with their fifth-round pick. While many experts projected Sanders to go much higher, potentially in the first or second round, he fell into the hands of the Browns, giving them an intriguing prospect to develop. But with competition at the quarterback position heating up in Cleveland, there's a chance Sanders may need a backup plan if his NFL dreams don't pan out. And that backup plan, a potential move to the Canadian Football League. Before we dive into the future of Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts on Sanders' prospects in the NFL. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a breakdown of the latest football stories. So let's break this down. As we know, Sanders had an impressive college career at Colorado, completing 74% of his passes for over 4,100 yards and 37 touchdowns. His passing accuracy and deep ball touch made him a hot commodity, and he had NFL scouts buzzing as he entered the draft. However, despite all the hype, he was selected in the fifth round, a slight surprise given his potential and college production. Now, as he heads into training camp with the Browns, Sanders has a massive uphill battle in front of him. With established names like Kenny Pickett and veteran Joe Flacco already on the roster, Sanders will need to prove himself in a crowded quarterback room. But that's not the only wrinkle in his path. The Toronto Argonauts of the CFL have reportedly added Sanders to their negotiation list, allowing the team to exclusively negotiate with him if he ever chooses to pursue a career in Canada. For those unfamiliar with the CFL, this list is a way for teams to protect their rights to players who are currently in the NFL or other leagues. If Sanders doesn't make the Browns roster or practice squad, the Argonauts could offer him an opportunity to play north of the border. Now, don't get too ahead of yourselves, Cleveland fans. The CFL might seem like a distant thought, but it could become a real possibility if Sanders struggles to secure a spot on an NFL team. While Sanders may have options in the CFL, it's more likely that his NFL career will come first. Given his college performance and skill set, Sanders would likely attract attention from other NFL teams if the Browns decide to cut him. If he doesn't make the 53-man roster, he could still find a place on another team's practice squad, where he'd have the chance to develop his skills further. The Browns aren't the only team in need of a quarterback, and Sanders could easily find another franchise willing to take a chance on him. And let's not forget, this is a player who has shown immense promise. His ability to throw with accuracy, lead his team, and make smart decisions under pressure should not be underestimated. Even though the competition in Cleveland is fierce, he has the talent to shine in the right environment. But first, he's got to prove he can stand out during training camp. Now, speaking of competition, let's talk about the QB battle Sanders will face during camp. The Browns will be bringing in 4 quarterbacks this summer, including Sanders, Dillon Gabriel, Pickett, and Flacco. Gabriel, the third-round pick out of Oregon, is another player vying for the starting role. But despite the hype around Sanders, former NFL wide receiver T.J. Houshmandzadeh recently mentioned on the Nightcap show that Sanders is currently on the outside looking in for the starting role. If Sanders wants to secure that top spot, he'll need to beat out the competition and impress head coach Kevin Stefanski during the preseason. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Sanders is an incredibly skilled player, and he has the potential to be a solid backup or even the starter if he's given the opportunity. If he manages to stand out during the preseason, there's a chance he could leapfrog the competition and earn a spot on the 53-man roster. But for now, it's a waiting game as Sanders works through camp and proves that he belongs in the NFL. As much as the Argonauts may be hoping to land Sanders, if his NFL dreams don't work out, Sanders' primary focus is to make an impact in Cleveland. The CFL is a fantastic option for many players, but for someone with Sanders' talent and background, the NFL should remain his top priority. This situation also raises an interesting question. Should the Browns take a long-term view with Sanders? If he doesn't start in 2025, could he develop into the future leader of the Browns? It's too early to tell, but one thing is for sure. He's got a safety net, and that could be enough to keep his career alive, even if the NFL doesn't work out right away.